Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Leo, my dear Pussycat Nation, we're going to see what your dreams are trying to tell you in this reading this week. I'm going to use the Divine Animal Oracle deck, and I'm also using the Tarot of Dreams. The Tarot of Dreams. It's not the terror, but the Tarot of Dreams. We're going to get started. We're going to look at what is the obvious message, what you need to know, the action to take in these dreams, and what is the deeper, more hidden message for you pussycats. Just a reminder, it's a general reading. Because it's general, it may or may not resonate. Although this style of reading this week is very subjective, so put that out there. If it does resonate, I'm glad we're able to connect. If it does not, hopefully the next time, my dear Leos. All right. What you need to know, the obvious message coming through to you in your dreams. And what's the obvious action to take, and then the deeper hidden meaning for you to know and action to take. Leo. Okay. Creation is what you need to know. You're in the process of creating something. You're in creation. There could be some level of transformation that's going on too. I want to say there could be, I'm really being drawn to the image here of, it's like shedding a skin, but there's something going on here with your heart chakra. I mean, that's the most obvious message. Obvious. Something going on with your heart chakra. And it's almost like there's it's being pulled in two different directions. Your heart chakra being pulled in two different directions. And even trying to get, it's like something that's been growing, but it's not been planted anywhere. Something in your heart chakra here that's growing, but isn't planted. It's not, yeah. Okay. We're going to look in the book, though, too. What's the action to take here? Oh, I love it. You got cat. Intuition. Trusting your intuition. That's the action you should be taking. So what is your intuition telling you at different times? It's like to follow that and to trust it. And maybe, I don't know, it could be, too, like your heart may not be the best device to be trusting right now. It could be going through some sort of transformation. I'm just getting the transformation because of the snakes, too, and shedding skin and being rebirthed. What is the hidden deeper message here that you need to know? Wow, is peace. Peace. So I want to say there's what you are being kept at a distance from something or things, or you will be, that are quite disruptive or chaotic. Peace. Maintain peace here. That's the deeper message, is to maintain peace. So if there's like if your heart chakra is opening up, or if it feels like you're developed to a certain level here, but in whatever that development could be, it does feel like something to do with the heart chakra. There might be a really good reason why this hasn't kind of rooted into something specifically. It could be because it's almost like, right, like it's floating. It's floating across the earth, floating across situations, and waiting for you to be in a place of peace, for something to become rooted here. What is the action to take? The deeper message. Ah, yes, transformation. I was picking that up in your obvious message. 100%. Follow your intuition to transformation. You have release fierceness. Could be an energy or of a stand down energy, or you were standing down a bit. All right. You have creation. Number 43. That's the obvious message here. The obvious thing for you to know. It's short and sweet. It is time to shed your skin and try something new. Creation is your birthright. You must understand that to remain stagnant means atrophy. So do not fear your own creative flow. If you have a physical ailment, healing will occur. You are capable of big transformation. If you haven't begun, begin. Wow! And you have this transformation card with the action to take. Okay, I want to say it's allow yourself to flow into different avenues here. It's allow yourself to expand and grow. Kind of push yourself out of your comfort zone as well. That's what you need to know. The action to take here is intuition. So I feel like what action should I take? What direction should I go in? This is going to come to, it's like everyone's intuition a little bit different. I want to say some people, it comes to them kind of like a gut feeling. Others, it could be just an inspiration. It feels like it came out of nowhere. It's kind of like to trust this. So it's the action. Use and develop your intuition. Your gut feeling is correct. Whoa. You are not your mind. Develop your magical skills further. Introduce more play into your life. Wasn't that interesting? Be more flexible. Allow your inner child to come forward. It feels like trust your creativity, for sure. And flow with that. Now, the hidden deeper message here is peace. I do like that. That's nice. And maybe this is also to let you know that you are, or you have been moved into like a cycle of peace, calm. Okay, so here's the other thing. Let's just see how the tarot cards unfold. You could be sitting in a place that you find like peace right now. And there could be something ahead of you that you are anticipating could be difficult or chaotic also. It's kind of like this ape. Is this gorilla looking into the future? Is this where things are going to go? To seek or negotiate for peace is a position of strength, not weakness. Choose peace rather than war. Strong leaders lead by example. The greatest kind of strength involves restraint. Don't judge a book by its cover. So that's interesting. I'm really curious to see how the tarot unfolds for that. Because I feel like I don't want to discount it and say that, you know, there isn't a possibility that there is something here in your future that could be a little difficult, or there could be some sort of conflict here that you need to, you're going to need to address. But I'm really getting more like a projection here. Like anticipating something to be worse than it actually will be. And maybe because you feel like you're in peace right now, you could be in some type of peace or stasis. But right, this is also telling you to move out of that comfort zone. So transformation is the action to take. Transformation is a true constant if we allow it. We can change our future and learn from our past. We should only try to transform ourselves, not someone else, as this is against free will. Do not judge others too quickly or harshly. Relax a little and rise. So that's interesting, no? I feel like it's connected to this. I feel like there could be, it could even be like maybe someone that you've dealt with in the past. You're going to be dealing with them again in the future in some way. It could be, you know, it could be something work related. It could be a manager. It could be a client. Could be something to do with family. You know, that we're kind of coming into the season. I feel like I start to pick up a lot of messages in this, and it's probably going to continue till we get past into the new year, because there's going to be a lot of instances like through Thanksgiving and through Christmas and other holidays and celebrations that people have, where you may be going to certain gatherings and get-togethers. There could be people there, there could be a person there that you're anticipating some type of conflict or difficulty with. And I want to say it's, you know, with these cards, it's kind of to acknowledge, if that's the situation, that you can't change this person. You can't change the situation, but you can definitely transform yourself in whatever way. Like peace, about finding peace, not letting certain things trigger you. That's the deeper message. That's very interesting. All right, let's see how the tarot talks to you about your dreams, Leo. Okay, creation. I do feel like y'all are in a very transformative period here with creation and transform too. Okay, oh yeah. Wow, you all are having like a very profound period right now. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because with this energy and then like the message that comes with this and this, that we can't, you know, we can't make other people change. It's important that we go through whatever changes we need to go through and don't necessarily expect other people to go in the same direction as us. That could be a little bit of what's going on here for you, because with this combination, you guys are really moving into a whole new cycle here, a whole new level of consciousness, awareness. You're kind of elevating and lifting yourself up out of the past. Oh, you're also being asked to do this, right? As the obvious message here. And the action to take is to trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to be even stronger than perhaps some of the things that seem logical or not logical. Because you're rising into this higher frequency energy. Intuition is the action to take. The Nine of Cups. Oh my God, what makes you happy? What feels like your dreams and wishes? Oh boy. Y'all are manifesting too. Someone else had something a little bit similar. I can't remember now. Feels like days ago because I made a few videos ahead of time. Follow your dreams. What are your dreams here? What's your happiness? Your intuition, trust it. If your intuition has told you something, that something is possible for you or something's achievable, it's to believe in this. It's to take the actions, to start taking the actions that support the belief. The hidden deeper message here is peace. Oh, you are going in a direction here. I feel like you're moving towards peace. Maybe this is even like looking at sitting on the back of the boat, seeing what you're leaving. You are going in a direction here. It could be peaceful communication with Mercury and Aquarius too. A little bit of the energy too, like your guides, God is protecting you here in this journey. Transformation, the action to take. The Page of Coins. Okay, that's interesting. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's younger than you or somebody who's a little bit more immature. You can't change that. You cannot change that about this person. And it's also not a reason for you to hold back yourself. I want to say, if I was going to, the titles are all kind of the same this week, but I would say there's something like that would be kind of the theme in this reading for you, is you are going through a transformation. You are elevating your consciousness here. Things, people, places around you may not be keeping up with that, but it's important to recognize that that's not a reason to hold yourself back. And that doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be conflict in your life. I would say too, especially if you can kind of like consciously step back and observe yourself in your world. Like if you're dealing with someone who could be very difficult to deal with, and you perhaps know that that's coming in the future. I'm going to have to sit down with that person and break some bread with the family, or I'm going to have to meet that client, and it is never easy. This person is always... anyways, no, like many different things they could be. So it honestly is to kind of like look at yourself from outside of the box and recognize that you, quite honestly, you might be dealing with people who are younger. Now, that doesn't have to be chronological. It could be psychological, emotional, social development. All right, we're going to pull out 3 more cards, just to look at it a little more deeply. Creation, judgment. That's interesting too, right? Creation of judgment. The creation of judgment. Because I am feeling like there's something going on here where your heart feels constrained, confined, held back, or maybe even judged. Are you judging your heart? Don't judge your heart here. The 8 of Wands, the Knight of Coins, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, I feel like that some of y'all are holding yourself back at times. Because look at these 2 cards too. It's like the 8 of Wands is moving forward, but then this slow-moving Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like holding it back, and even the 4 of Cups. I want to say your past. It feels a little bit like sometimes your past can, and maybe that's what this is, like you're moving away from your past I feel like that's the deeper message here, is you are moving away from your past, but yet your past still does seem to affect you a little bit, maybe emotionally, or the actions that you take to move or not move forward. Action to take. You have the Two of Swords with the Intuition card. The Two of Wands. And the Three of Coins. It's to trust where you're leading yourself, honestly. It's to trust where you're leading yourself. You're moving forward to start building. I feel like probably start building with others here. And when those opportunities present themselves, it is to go with it. It is to do this. Let's say you are dealing with some type of situation in your life. And in this situation, you feel like there's going to be some sort of conflict, or this person always knows what buttons to press or what questions to ask at the family dinner, or whatever this could be. That could be a possible thing in the future for you. If there's something that like, you just feel, like you just kind of settle into this feeling like, I think this... It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm going to be happy. I feel like it's going to be a nice experience. It's to lean and believe into that feeling. Even if logically speaking, Uncle Tony is always the one who's like, so have you met someone yet? Or have you made that, did you get that promotion yet? Or I don't know. It's just like something here where it feels like it's almost like I'm looking at the prospect of war in the future or something difficult. Logically, that's it, because that's what's always happened. That's how it's always been. But it's like, trust your intuition here. You're moving into an energy of building well with others. What you need to know. Wow, 10 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Oh my God, and the Sun. Wow, you are Leo, y'all are moving out of, I really do. I'm really feeling like looking at this. It's like the boat is taking you to a better place, and it's like you're sitting on the back of the boat looking at the past. You're going to a much better place than where you've been. And even if for some of you this is, and it could even be, because what I'm going to say here, even if for some of you, there is something in the future that you're anticipating, like, I don't know, I don't think this is going to be great for me. I'm not looking forward to how this may unfold. It really honestly is to try to step into that experience at a more consciously aware level than like you are, or you have in the past approached a situation. You know, like if it's Thanksgiving every year with the family, and I know I always get the comments like, oh, Cindy. Yeah, right? Like, not everybody's family is perfect, and not everybody is easy to get along with. But honestly, it just feels like recognizing that some people are stunted in their emotional, spiritual, or intellectual development. I don't know. We all have different levels. You know, you never know. There could be somebody, right? You could have even been that person. Any of us could be that person where we are kind of like stunted in that type of growth. All of a sudden, this person can really surprise you. It's like, wow, what happened to you? Well, you know, I did this and this in my life. I really took a good hard look. And yeah, you know, I'm not going to say, if you're dealing with someone with narcissism, I've watched so many psychologists, and it's basically like, it's not treatable. It's just not treatable. So anyways... Yeah, but you're going to look at it differently. Because this is honestly like, this is a happy family here. This is a happy family, a happy unit. Everybody's getting along. There's success here. There's no war. There's no war. Action to take. Wow, transform. Emperor. Transformation, Page of Coins. You got the Emperor, the Nine of Wands was the tired leader, and the Two of Coins. Action to take is to make a choice. You have the Two of Swords to trust your intuition. And I'm talking about like there is a possibility here of someone that has been difficult to deal with. And it doesn't have to be that way. I feel like there's something here. It doesn't have to be like that for you. There's some type of a choice or decision. It's like when you take action towards some type of decision that you're going to make. That's the deeper action that the message is trying to tell you about here. When you do that, you change your life. Like there's a very transformative period that you're going through. It's kind of like It's sort of like the butterfly effect. You know, like there could be something that you decide to do and you finally do it. And it's changing a part of you, and it actually, like, it really expands and changes it a lot more around you. You have, well, it's like all in the upright here. You have two kings at the bottom. The King of Coins and the King of Swords. This is a very intelligent individual. Very intelligent. Somebody who's probably learned an awful lot through reading, research, studying, education, but then also has an awful lot of practical experiences, started their business from the bottom up. They know every facet of it. Where they can, so interesting. So this could also be like recognizing the value that you have in yourself. That's a pretty intelligent energy. So that's what I got. I'm going to go do the extended for you, Leo. In the extended, I'm going to ask, how does your ego kind of interfere or block you from seeing and really believing or understanding these messages that come to you in the dream state? And how does your higher self help you to receive these messages? Thank you so much, Pussycat Nation. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.